It's the E Squared Podcast.
I'm Easy Mode. It's the E Squared Podcast, and today we got two of my good friends, returning guests to the show. We got Fireman and my dog Dawson.
Yes,
How you guys doing, man?
What's good? What's good?
Good.
Welcome back, man. It's been a couple months, or shit, damn near a year since both of you guys probably came on the show.
Yeah, I would say so.
Time flies.
Time flies.
A lot has changed. Can't stop the rain. Yeah, that's how we feel it tonight. Hey, man. First of all, I just want to, give you guys a round of applause, man. Publicly, I know,
Thank you.
I know you're getting a lot of flowers behind closed doors and on social media and all that, but congratulate both of you individually. But I just want to say that on my show, man. The inspiration that you guys have, influenced a lot of people that worked with you are still on the come up. It's like, yes, like, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that you guys are still in touch with, up and comers and all this shit is like, it means a lot, man. So let's toast up to that, bro. To you guys, to your accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? To the future.
Yes, sir.
So how do you guys feel, man? After all this craziness, after all this madness, things are kind of like settling down a little bit, or like what's going on in the lives of, are you platinum? Is it platinum yet or no?
I mean, we could just say yeah, but I don't
Yeah,
know if
it's gonna be there.
officially,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's gonna be.
Yeah, plaques on the way for sure.
Shit, I mean, I feel great. I mean,
More plaques than a motherfucker that don't brush their teeth.
Facts.
need a new
Facts.
dentist.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, so how you feel?
I feel great. I mean, can't complain. Life is awesome. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Chilling, taking my time with shit. Not in a rush to really do anything, or
Yeah.
just working, doing the same thing.
Yeah, it's kind of it's been kind of weird for you.
It's a little weird, to like leave for a month and come back and then not have to say anything to anybody, and everybody's just like, "Oh my God, congratulations!" It's like, damn, it's like the whole
Everybody
world
knew what you was
feels
doing
like,
or
yeah,
something.
it's like it was like, yeah, it's a little peculiar, yeah, it's just like
Yeah, it's like you're just
walking around and like,
just soaking it in.
yeah, it's different for sure.
How you feel, Fire?
Same thing Shorty just said, like, disappeared off for like 50 some days away from everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just came out of that, and a lot of people ain't know where I was at or what I was doing. But then after a while, they started knowing what I was doing, where I was at, and it was just a bunch of people coming out the woodwork.
Mm-hmm.
My text flooded, all my inboxes flooded. Had to get a new email, everything, getting all them fake scam ass emails. People hitting me up in my emails or something like, excuse me, this is Mike Dean, and can you by chance send that thing? Remember?
Yeah.
Trying to get me to, you feel me?
Yeah, send over files
Leak
and shit.
this
Yeah.
or-
Click the link and
Yeah, you click the link and
Mm-hmm.
maybe something bad will happen to your life. Maybe you'll just die right on the spot.
Yeah, don't click no links,
Maybe
bro.
it's a super virus, worse than the corona.
Yeah, facts, bro. That's beautiful, man. But it's got to be like a mix of emotions, right? Because like you said, all these people coming out of the woodworks, trying to like pull at you, trying to, probably even people that you knew before might start treating you a little different. You dealt with that too, or
Some relationship problems and things like that. Some people kind of like took a hard time with the fact that we was super zoned out.
mm-hmm.
Disappeared off earth mentally too, not just physically. We had to really give ourselves to this process and really give it our all. We was in this bitch waking up, going to sleep about this.
Yeah.
And some people couldn't handle that. They wanted that same level of attention when you wasn't doing that. But one thing I noticed too, like, I say that I was the most productive that I ever been in my whole life during the time of disappeared off from everybody. So that gotta say something.
yeah.
So I'm like learning that maybe when I go and do my own projects or different things like that, I need to take more of that approach. Like that. It's like, how come you can do that stuff for Kanye or other people, but you might not want to exactly go that far into it for yourself?
Mm-hmm.
The only other time I had that experience when we was in Zoo Labs. Shout out to Zoo Labs up in Oakland.
Shout out to Zoo Labs. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the closest I've had to that type of thing, working with Malik Youssef.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's amazing what you can accomplish when you cut out distractions, huh?
Yeah.
Because it's really just a phone, huh?
Yeah, and like you said, like you had just said ups and downs, and I felt like there was probably about a week period where I like just felt kind of down. Like everything around me is moving.
Get a little closer.
Everything's great. You know, everything around me is moving, and like life is good. You know, I can't complain. But I feel like, you know how like you get like post festival depression, or like, you know, some people get that shit. It was like, you know, just this whole month of my life, you know, just giving my all, everything. I get back, and then the same night I get back, the next day the album drops. So it was just like, just lit after that. Now you're celebrating the album drop and everything like that. So it was just like, I feel like so much dopamine, you know, and like I wasn't expecting to go on that live, and now it's like this cloud shit, whatever, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, you really see that shit take effect. Like, you're checking your phone all the time. It's literally just hits of dopamine over and over and over again. And I don't know what happened. I felt like after it was probably about like a week where I was just like, I kind of just ducked off. I wasn't really talking to nobody, just kind of chill and like, let me just get my mind right, you know?
Yeah.
You know, went to Idaho, went to like a little cabin thing and shit like that, just kind of like let go and just be away from everything for a little bit, you know what I mean?
Disconnect.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's important. I mean, I guess you get a little taste of why celebrities, like, you know, go into depression and go crazy and shit, you know, because of that kind of shit.
And this is just a little taste of that. Like, it's like, so I imagine for celebrities,
Yeah, facts. So do you guys want to like be a celebrity now? After getting this little taste, or you know, or
I'd rather be known by all the right people instead of the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't really care if just some random person like knows me or whatever. Like, it's cool, but I'd rather be known by all the right people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
I think I just now started like even really just accepting that that's kind of the lane that I'm going in.
Yeah.
It really kind of go against my nature just as a human, but at the same time, like, in order for me to get my ideas out and become just my own marketing,
you're your own brand,
billboard, then I gotta get that. I gotta go ahead and continue to let go. Because for me, it's like the whole celebrity aspect and all the cloud, all that type of stuff. It's not something that I ever have to try to go towards. It's just me just letting go and letting it happen. And I always was very guarded, and to the point where I wasn't letting it happen on purpose. Like, I have a huge song or something that everybody making hella fans and million views and stuff, and then I just like wait hella long to do the video.
Yeah.
I used to prefer people to like my work more or know my work, but necessarily not know me. I wanted to still be able to walk in Walmart.
Yeah.
But still also have, you feel me, this or that going on. But I'm losing that desire at this point. I'm letting go.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to go ahead and
accept whatever.
Hop out my cocoon
Just let
and
it
go
happen,
ahead.
Yeah. Accept whatever's coming to you.
Yep.
Because you're an artist, so you know, it's like that's something that anybody in the limelight, they got to give up. You know, it's like,
you know, I was fluctuating between like behind the scenes and being an artist. You know, I took a long hiatus off that and was just producing records and writing songs for other people. So it's like now all of that stuff is crossing together, like, at this time. Like, it ain't one or the other now. Now it's like all coming together. Like,
So what do you enjoy more, though? Do you enjoy being behind the scenes, writing, and you know, contributing creatively behind the scenes, or do you like being the artist?
My favorite part is the live shows.
Performing.
If anybody ever been to any of my live shows, that shit is always through the roof, to the moon.
Yes, sir.
Like, that's what I'm into. I'm into touching my fans. Pause. No R. Kelly shit.
Yeah, I hope not, bro.
I'm really into just like really like interacting with my fans and really just getting around them, and they get around me to get that gratification from being in the studio and then seeing it go live and seeing it in person. Yeah. Seeing them sing the lyrics, be like, go! And then they sing it or something. That's my favorite part.
Facts, yeah.
And the music videos and all that type of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, creating is just, you know, once you caught that bug and you want to be a creator, like, that's the only thing that can really satisfy you, I feel like. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So so this whole Donda situation, let's touch on this real quick. So how did you guys get involved? What was the storyline? Like, how did this come to fruition? How did you guys get in the room?
I mean, it starts with you, so.
Well, how I got on, you said, how did I get involved with Donda at all?
Yeah.
Well, I've been working with Kanye and all of them for about maybe like, I've been around that circle for probably like 5, 6 years, 6 years or something like that. And, you know, Kanye, Malik Yousef, I rock with them people. Malik Yousef really mainly brought me around the whole circle. And then I rock with Kanye, I rock with Malik, I rock with Sahai, I rock with everybody that's in that circle. Bugs and, you know what I'm saying, 88 Keys. I've done some projects with 88 Keys as well, Vic Mensa stuff. That's how I kind of like became know who that is. We did the autobiography. So it's like we've been on some things together in the past, and so I got a chance to really connect with all those guys. And then, obviously me and Dawson, like we all got our own thing going on. We got our own alliances anyway. Like we got our own alliance, Junction Sound. We got our own, Tribe, HOF, Hits Only Family. So it's like just through those type of connections in our own alliances, we made certain pacts years and years ago, and we ain't doing nothing but holding to it, really.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, a lot of people that's rappers or producers or artists, they'll be like making certain pacts with engineers or producers or they directors or people like that, which is the people that really is responsible for them even being who they is or being on for real.
Right.
Because really niggas that sound like Ice JJ Fish or something without them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they'll be coming in with them. Usually a lot of the most talented people probably be broke or not as much access to stuff. And they lean on those people.
Mm-hmm.
They get to saying like, yeah, telling you, bro. I'm telling you, G. I'm sure you heard that a million times.
Oh, a million times.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, all we got to do is you give me free studio time.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, bro, soon as I pop, we out of here.
Mm-hmm.
All you got to
taking you with me.
I'm taking you with me, gang.
Yeah.
All you got to do is just give me some free beats.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't going to pay you because I can't right now. But on God, we're out of there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they do as soon as it happens?
Forget about
Pew!
it. Yeah.
Cut you out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give you the credit. Don't give you the pub. Act like it never happened. Call the amnesia. We don't do that
Sick.
over here at HOF.
Yeah.
We don't do that. We really just loyal to the soil.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like what that was. It was just loyalty. Like, bro is a very loyal person. I'm a very loyal person. And
You guys been rocking for a long time now.
Yeah. We've been rocking since like 2017.
Mm.
He's probably one of the first, actually, the first artist who I decided to kind of like work with on that level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful. It's
Yeah.
it's way better like when this kind of thing happens.
way better.
When something like this happens and it's like, like dreams come true and all this. And
No,
then,
yeah, absolutely.
And then you
now
get to,
we're getting our first plaque together.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
That's crazy. That's like fulfilling
Yeah.
to me, you know what I mean?
and you guys
And
started like
putting on
yeah.
HOF Junction Sound, like to hang that shit up in a studio that we built, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's everything.
That's
you know what I
it's,
mean?
it's a beautiful story, bro.
Oh my God.
Gives me
the best.
you just
Yeah.
gave me chills right now.
It's
bro.
crazy. Yeah,
Real.
it's absolutely crazy. And I believe in that shit. Just the power of like just believing that you're there or that it's possible and just continuously just working towards that shit. Just doing your best. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't matter how it's going to happen because like you're not going to figure that out. Just know that it can happen and it will happen if you literally apply yourself with that kind of fate. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I kind of want to tell the story just of like how I feel like it came about for me, because I feel like it was just a bunch of little moments that happened that made me feel like, yeah, like this shit is possible. Until to come to this moment, like I feel like working with Ye was like something that was been written in since I started, because it was like, okay, I moved to Hawaii. That's where I found music. You know what I mean? I found this artist named Pre, who was put on by Tasho Pierce. Tasho Pierce is a writer for Ye.
Shout out to Tasho. That's my boy.
Yeah, shout out to Tasho Pierce. I met Tasho Pierce through Pre, and then he had a verse from Malik Youssef. This was like in the beginning of 2016, and that's when I first heard about Malik Youssef. And then I started doing my research on him, and I realized, damn, like his name is on fucking every Kanye album, on damn near every song and stuff like that. And I just kept saying his name. It was like almost like I like summoned him. I'm just like Malik Youssef, Malik Youssef, Malik Youssef,
Candy
Malik
man,
Youssef. He popped up.
Manifestation, bro.
And then boom, I met Taness, Junction Sound, started Junction Sound. Met this super incredible talented artist, True Star, who introduced me to Fireman. Shout out to True. And then Fire introduced me to Malik. I started working with Malik. We started going to Zoo Labs, and like that started my journey there. And then it was that moment. And then right after working with Tasho Pierce, Ye had dropped the track list for The Life of Pablo, which was called Swish at the time. He like wrote it on a piece of paper, wrote the track list on a piece of paper. Everybody's coming to the studio. They're signing the piece of paper. And Ye has another engineer, Andrew Dawson, who I'm most recently getting like mistaken for.
Yeah, what? That's crazy.
And so he signed the bottom of the paper, A. Dawson. And then and then I like screenshotted it.
Yeah, your name's Alejandro.
Exactly. We have the same name and initials. So
That's
like,
crazy.
so I took a screenshot of it and I posted it on my Instagram, like, oh, we out here working, just
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
clowning.
Catfishing,
Just
yeah,
trolling and shit.
fuck
Just
it,
fucking
yeah.
trolling and shit. And
Yeah.
like when I posted it, people were like, "Oh my God, that's so dope! Congratulations!" I just got done working with Tasha Pierce, so like it seemed really believable. You know what I mean?
It made sense. Yeah.
Yeah, and like when people started congratulating me, I got this weird sense of like this feeling of like it almost felt real. Like it really felt real, and I was like, "Damn, it's really just handshakes away." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like at that moment, I knew like, "Damn, it really is possible." And then I met Malik, I met Faya, and then we started working together. And then I worked with Fireman on Ye, and Ye. The album Yay. Fireman worked on that project, and I got to assist on that one. There's another situation that happened 2019 Thanksgiving that I can't speak about yet because I want it to still come to fruition. But it was another situation exactly like that, including Ye as an artist. There was that moment, and then after that, I get brought in by Fireman to work on Donda. So it was like there was just all these little moments, you know what I mean, that happened that had to pertain with Kanye that like led up to this situation. So for me, like,
it was
and not only that, like I literally had an actual dream a month before working with Kanye that I'm in a hotel conference room. I used to do stagehand and stuff like that for like hotel conference room, set up sound and all that shit. And that's what I'm doing in the dream. And I like stand up and I'm like in a circle with all of like people I used to work with, like in my like regular old 9-to-5 jobs, like managers and stuff like that, and like employees. And like in the corner of my eye, I see Ye like just walking towards me, just making a beeline straight towards me, and I'm kind of like looking around like, like Drewski, like, yeah. Sure enough, he walked straight up to me and he asked me for help to look for somebody, and like we're in a hotel conference room, and then a month later, I'm in a hotel conference room helping Kanye.
Yeah.
And when I like after the first night,
make it up.
no, I swear to God, after that first night, and I went home and I'm telling Angel about it, and like, yeah, I literally just goosebumps down my whole body. And when I came to that realization, I was like, I literally dreamt this shit. Like, for real. Like,
Yikes.
Good music. Yikes. Getting out our dreams. Like, on God, bro.
Yeah.
On God. Praise God, for real, bro.
Is
it's
that
crazy. And not only that, sorry.
No, go
but
ahead.
like August 5th, 2014 is the day I moved to Vegas to pursue audio engineering. August 5th, 2021, I'm literally on live stream recording Donda, Kanye's 10th album. Full circle moment in exact 7 years.
Yeah.
And then you're in this position and all this music's about God and like praise God, and like you can't help but feel like I'm meant to be here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're fucking chosen. Like we were meant to be in this position, and like you just got to know that and move like that.
Facts.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Does that make you think about the supernatural, like energy or just manifestation?
Yeah, that's why I explained that whole story. Yeah, because I do believe in that. I firmly believe in that, and now I have the actual proof.
Facts.
Yeah.
I mean, even
it's
when
real. It's fucking real.
When you open the Quran, the first thing it says is, "This is for the mindful who believe in the unseen." That's fact.
That's something key too that I realized too. It's the unseen. It's like things are gonna happen in a way that you can't imagine.
Yeah.
And things like, and it's kind of cool to like, like I'm trying to manifest things that I can't imagine. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to. If I feel like if I can imagine it, then it's not high enough.
Not big enough.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want to like experience things in this life that I can't imagine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then just have good faith that whatever it is that I can't imagine is gonna be good for me. Because that could go both ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like getting out of your own way too, right? And like just kind of saying yes and going with those opportunities and
walking into the unknown. Yeah. It was I mean,
people have their own like thought of how they're gonna make it, right? They already have it mapped out in their head, but you gotta get rid of that.
No,
I just copied off Ye.
Yeah, facts. Or do that.
Just like felt like I looked at his blueprint on shit and how he did it. Then I tried to think I could do it that way.
He was going
You feel me? It's still in the process. It's still in the process.
He was going so hard for himself when he was coming up, rapping everywhere.
That's the only part that I don't necessarily got like how he do. He very much so. That's why he rock with Soulja Boy. I think he'll really just turn up and be like, "I'm the best."
The self-belief.
Woo. I know I'm the best on phone them, but whole time I gotta start getting on that more. Like, what? I'm the best. Niggas ain't fucking with me.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, it's definitely one of them things.
He always felt counted out.
Yeah.
I think that's the difference too. Like, I don't ever really. I just recently, at sometimes, recently in my life, ironically enough, started feeling like sometimes people kind of like have been underestimating me or underestimating my power or my abilities or my, you feel me, power. So I have just now, for the first time in my whole life, ever had that type of fuel. I never really even was doing it for that. Like, I don't got that story like of like, motherfucker said I wasn't gonna be shit. No, motherfuckers was like, this nigga raw. So I can't really just lie and say all that. Like, I've been cold on phone number. I've been raw for real.
Yeah.
Even when I wasn't as good as I am now, it was always a glimpse of that greatness in it that you could see.
Yeah.
You feel me? Back even when I first started.
Yeah. So does this feel like does this feel like an accomplishment that you got to, get this credit and like it's almost like, where do you go from here? Like you
Up.
keep going up. Yeah.
Up.
Yeah. Has it been like
To the moon.
know,
Go to the moon.
yeah, facts. Is it like, because you can have something like this happen to you, right? And then you can get like, shit, so what else can I do? You know what I'm saying? Because this
So
is like
much more to do though.
exactly. So it either, I feel like you can get complacent in this situation, or it can inspire you even more.
Sometimes people have moments like this and then they just start going on a tour of celebrating.
Right.
I ain't do that.
You went right back
after
to
we
work.
came from the arena down there and shit, I went right to the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Next day, had a show.
Mm-hmm.
Next day, had another show.
Mm-hmm.
I've been celebrating with my fans and engaging them in that way too, and segueing it all together with my artistry and with my, you feel me?
Yeah.
So that's really kind of how I've been putting it together.
Yeah, for sure, bro. So how does that feel to, like, be one of the originators of the drill music scene, and then now you're working with Kanye?
It made me feel like, shit, I collected all the Thanos rings or something on phone them. I connected all the 10 rings and all the stuff, all them pieces, all the Dragon Balls. You feel me? Balls, all that. Because you got to think about it from the bottom to the top.
Yeah.
There's no thing that you could think of when it comes to Chicago music culture and all that type shit that I haven't had a hand in.
Yeah.
So from the drill movement and its origins and, being one of those people that originated that, Lil Durk to Tink to King Louis to all that stuff back then and middle. Then when you're talking about like the more hip hop side of Chicago, from the Vic Menses and the Chance the Rappers and that whole circle, Strong Hands and that stuff, doing 8 albums and rock with those guys, to the up north stuff. R.I.P. Pappy, Young Pappy. You know what I'm saying? Working with Boo Double and his brother, Tay Sav. We got legendary stuff coming up too. So up north, out south, every movement and facet. Then when you go all the way to the top of it all, you know what I'm saying? When you're talking about the Kanyes of the world and all of that type stuff, heavily involved with that, and the Malik Yousefs and all that. So, like, I really am Chicago type shit, respectfully and all that.
Facts.
Like, me and Stunt Taylor got stuff too coming out, But yeah, I even the new generation, when the next new people, when you talking about Hollywood, like that's my artist too that I work with, Strong as Hell, and he got the #1 song, Sneaky Link. That's a huge hit, and we just gonna keep it going. I'm gonna be doing this till I get old and dead.
That's beautiful, bro. You collected all the stones, huh?
Yeah,
that's dope, bro. Cause like,
shout out to the Moles, shout out to the brothers. Definitely rock with the Stones.
Hell yeah. Do you feel the love of Chicago? Because I can tell you from in Vegas, your boy is a celebrity over here. Dawson is a celebrity. Is that how you feeling the love back home?
I feel the same way here too. I feel the same love in Vegas, in Chicago. Definitely Chicago though.
Yeah.
I definitely feel the love in Chicago.
Good. That's good.
When people act a certain way. Like, it's hope. Like it's like you get to a point where you start feeling like you hope.
Yeah.
You know
I think you are for sure.
Like people feel that shit. Like, and that's why you gotta actually touch with people and go slide and glide and be outside and don't just be.
Be the example.
Yeah, like I was just in Chicago right now. You know what I'm saying? At the crib, I'm on the block with SG Batman, Lil Code, all them guys. You know what I'm saying? And and them guys was talking to me, and them guys blowing up too. And they was like, SG Batman, he was getting that, man, bro, you just did that on phone them. Like they was encouraging me and saying like, nigga, you doing this shit, you putting this shit on. That get niggas motivation. Like we all motivate each other. You know what I'm saying? Kid One to all us.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, your
journey.
Your journey is crazy. I mean, you've been at this for a long time. Like you said, like, you are Chicago. And it's like, a lot of people, they're not down to stick it out and see what happens, but that consistency is really what you know, sets people apart. So
I don't got no choice.
yeah, he was meant for this shit. Yeah.
Nah, I ain't even gonna say like what I'm meant for or something. I'm meant for what I choose.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that you just meant for something. I think you just could choose what you want and do it or something or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot of motherfuckers that's, you know, that's you know, locked up and never getting out. That's meant for some whole other shit.
Mm-hmm.
But this what the fuck happened to them
Right.
based off they choosing or someone else is choosing. So, I mean, what you meant to do is damn near irrelevant to me in my head.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm meant to be the nigga that made up Tesla. For real, for real. You feel
Yeah,
me?
facts. Yeah.
I'm meant to be the #1 porno star or some shit.
Yeah.
I could have chose any of this.
Yeah, facts.
HOF.
Yeah, you stuck. You
I'm meant to be
shit
Viacom. HOF is meant to be Viacom. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. Because you know you make choices in your life, and you know you're a product of your choices. You've been making a music choice for a long time.
Yeah,
People
man.
switch
Free
up,
Doty.
you know, because it's not always easy, especially the music game. You know, like you fucking invest, and you don't always see, you know, you don't reap the benefits off the rip. You know, it takes you 10 years, 15 years.
Facts.
Even,
It take
you
like
know?
10 years to be an overnight success.
Facts. It's beautiful, man. You guys inspired the fuck out of everybody that we know.
That's the best part. I love
Yeah.
love being able to inspire other people and stuff like that. And like we were saying, like just be the example.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because literally, poor growing up,
Mm-hmm.
dirt roads, trailer park houses, bro. For real. Very unfortunate upbringing, and to just have you know, really it was just I just want to be able to do what I want to do and be happy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I'm just the type of person who just goes hard at what they do. So it's like that type of just work ethic is gonna take you places and stuff. So
Yeah.
I love just being able to set an example and to be able to inspire people. And like I feel like the most heartwarming thing I feel people tell me is like I couldn't think of anybody more deserving.
Oh, facts.
And I'm just like
Took the words out of my
"God
mouth.
Damn,
Yeah.
like that literally just means everything to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like it's crazy that people think that, and it's crazy to hear everybody else's opinion about it or like what they have to say because like it affects literally everybody different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. If anybody had hate in their heart, it's like, or like, you know, jealousy. It's hard to be mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're
It's
such.
hard to conceal that shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's both you guys. It's like, you know, you work hard. You're dedicated to music. Like music is your life. And a lot of people don't understand that. Like, you know, this music shit is a hobby to a lot of people, but for you guys, it's life, facts, and you know, this is what happens.
Definitely.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying? For sure. So all right, so let me get. I got a story that I just want to confirm.
all right.
You don't have to. You don't have to confirm
Go
it or
ahead.
not. So, Kanye's overslept, and Kanye told him, "You're fired. Go home." Fireman gets on the phone and throws Dawson's name in the hat. Dawson gets the call, hops on the flight, and now he's engineering for Kanye. Is this true or false?
False.
False. How did?
Fuck.
Okay, come on. Let's can we get the story, or is that part of the?
I'll tell the
All right,
story
come
of
on.
it. So pretty much, you know, we was traveling. We was on the private plane thing. And, I was on the private plane. That was my first time riding a private plane. You know what I'm saying? I ain't come from shit. You feel me? I'm from the
Yeah,
trenches.
yeah.
I went to Old Keith on 69th. You feel me? Shout out to 69th and Clyde. You know what I'm saying? I ain't come from nothing. So I was just really just high as hell on this damn plane.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just sitting here just really soaking all that up. I'm eating all this food. They was having all type of food they bringing out. I'm banging the food. You feel me? We end up going to Vegas. No, I don't even think we was in Vegas yet. I don't remember where we went. But anyway.
So the listening parties had already started for Donda.
No, it wasn't even like that yet. It was like pretty much like we went to somewhere and then next thing you know, Kanye, he pretty much asked me like, shit, who do you think is the coldest person like that you know of? He didn't ask me who did I know personally. He meant who, because you know this guy got access to anybody on planet Earth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he probably got access to dead people or something still too. Them niggas got money. Yeah. The man a billionaire, he probably got access to the machine that a motherfucker could buy that could resuscitate a person from the dead and bring them in here to rock out. Who knows?
Yeah.
That boy a billionaire, man.
Yeah.
So he asked me, who do you know? You feel me? So I'm like, Dawson. You know, Dawson is the coldest. I wasn't saying that because that's my homie or something. I'm saying that because he really is that. And I watched him put in the work to become that. I was with him when his ass had, his studio was a little ass closet space right next to the Chinese place. And that shit was fire. I'd be banging that whenever I come. They need to give me some free food. Shout out to them. I wish I knew their name, but I say it. I'm for them, but I don't know it. So they called me and I call bro, I tell him that. And he comes and he restaffs the whole situation, brings his whole staff. They bring in all the equipment. They fucking truckloads of stuff, bring it all in, all these big ass fucking zooms and whams and all that. And before you know it, bro was just like, before you know it, Kanye was heavy on the like, where Dawson? Where Dawson? Like Dawson kind of just like became like a person that was just like, just
needed
someone you can rely on to be cold and just relax and chill and know how to just see. He has the ability to sync up with the artist. He know how to like
get the
and I watched him develop the abilities more and more over the years. Like you don't gotta too much tell him one more time that much. He can sense it when you fucked up. He can sense it when you think what he like. Some people they'll just think you fucked up and stop it. And you like, what the fuck? Why you stop it? He don't do that. He know it. He could tell. And that's kind of what he used his ability to do. I think he synced up with Kanye, and that's why Shorty was very comfortable, working with him. And I think that was important, along with the other people that he was recording. He was recording a lot of cool stuff. He probably tell you about that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Damn.
He really just came clutch. Like the man was clutch as hell.
Facts. No, he's calm, cool, and collected, bro, and that's important.
He came in there very clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably. I think why he felt comfortable around me, because I didn't, even though like on the inside I'm like, oh my fucking God, like
It's just Kanye,
yeah, my face, I got a good poker face. It doesn't look like I'm fazed by anything, so I'm just I feel like he felt like that. I'm not nervous to like be around him. I can record him and not trip out and freak out, what I mean?
Yeah.
And just like,
did you have to catch yourself a couple times? Did your hand start shaking?
Yeah, the very, very, very first time. Yeah, for sure. My face is stone cold, but behind the laptop.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, after the live stream, because like that was like my first time really, really recording him. Was like, I recorded him a little bit in Vegas, but like not much, like a punch in, you know what I'm saying? But like on the live stream was when I really got to record him. Yeah, I was hella nervous, like you got Mike Dean giving me the co-sign, passing off the torch, giving me the hard drive. Like, I want you to record. Yeah, that's like, it's like,
shout out to Mike Dean.
And then we're setting up the thing, and it's like, oh, we're on live right now. Like what? We're on live right now? There's a camera in here, but I'm not thinking nothing of it. It's like he's documenting the whole process.
It's always cameras,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, holy shit, you know what I mean? And like, for sure, I was nervous. But then, if you watch the live stream, like, everybody's turning up, working out and shit. We rearrange the room, you know what I'm saying? Like, change outfits, all that shit, get a haircut, real quick. I'm
the infamous haircut.
I'm warmed up now. Let's fucking go record. It's like I'm here to do the same thing I do every day of my life. It's for Ye. And then definitely after the live stream, it was locked in for sure. It was like
So did you like he's like Fire said, syncing up with him? Did you like you guys locked in? Like it was like
yeah. I mean, he just wants someone who's quick and who can do exactly what he wants you to do immediately.
Right.
And I just did my best to do that, and it worked out.
That's dope, bro. You got balls of steel, brother. Damn, that's dope, man. That's super dope. So it's like the haircut, the infamous haircut, bro, and that you literally went viral.
Yeah.
And everybody thought it was Ye cutting your hair, but it wasn't.
No.
Yeah, who was it? Who was cutting your hair? It was the barber they brought on. Yeah, and you literally went viral because everybody was like, Academics posted you, Complex posted you, all these people posted you. Was that weird for you?
Yeah, that was literally crazy. It's like literally life changing in a matter of seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like I was not expecting to go into his room and be on live. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, in the fucking, it's like. My studio phone number used to be my personal phone number. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it was on my Instagram. So it's like people start tagging me in it, and then now my phone is literally blowing up from text messages and phone calls from Kanye fans, like harassing me. Drop the album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was literally just crazy. Just in a matter of an hour or so, just through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
Which was crazy. And like, yeah, we were that whole live stream is absolutely crazy because like
Yeah, because
we were literally in a 24-hour live stream. Like we started like at 1 in the morning, all the way till 11 in the morning. Slept for like 2 hours back in there from like 1 till 9 when we do the release and everything. And like, and then I'm literally recording Ruga on the live stream for okay, and you can hear people. The stadium is getting filled right now. Like I'm recording this song that we need to play right now.
Yeah.
Like,
damn. So
crazy.
it was kind of chaotic then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Just,
I mean,
yeah.
It's go time. It's just
Understatement.
That had to be like such a fun experience though.
Oh man, it was so cool because like
Would you cut your hair? If Ye was like, hey, bro, it's part of the deal.
I'm just down for the cause, man. I see the vibe, I see the vision, and I'm.
If
just
I had like,
did he ask you?
If I had a hair, he had, yeah.
Did he ask you?
Huh?
Did he ask you?
Come again, say what?
Did he ask you to cut your hair?
Excuse me, come again, say what?
Okay, my bad.
No, no, he didn't ask me to do that shit.
Okay, all right. Thought that was in the.
Nah, but that shit felt like a fucking movie, bro. Cause like we're literally just like we're late to go press play on this album, and I'm like running down the halls. We're all dressed in black, got Donda vests on. I'm running down the halls with Mike Dean, ready to go press play on this album. And like we went the other direction. We got lost at first, so his assistants went to the right direction. They got it set up. We came back where we were supposed to go. His assistants came and grabbed us, and we're just like running. And in that moment, I'm just like, holy shit, bro. Like, I'm really running down the halls of the Mercedes-Benz Stadium with Mike fucking Dean. You know what I'm saying? And, fire.
Yeah. I gotta get
me
my
two?
Thank you for doing that first, because I didn't want to be.
Okay, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Is
that door unlocked, bro? The front door? Okay, cool. My boy's about to come in. Yeah, that's got to be that had to be
bro,
just
but
like
it was the most like gangster shit ever, because it was like we're running and then like we had to like run through the crowd too. So it's like we're running through actual people who are here for the stadium. And they just see a group of people in Donda vests running, and you hear one of the fans, Kanye, oh my God, Kanye. Kanye's nowhere near us. And they start chasing us. There's like a mob of people chasing us. And then we get to the front of the house like right in the nick of time, and then he just like puts on the headphones, the lights dim, and then press play on the album. And I'm just like,
Donda. Crazy. Hey, can we get Dawson's vest back or what?
I got it back.
Oh, you got it back?
Yeah, don't worry about
it. Oh, you should have wore it. Damn. Hold on. I think Two Tone told me that you left it. You left it there, right?
Yeah. I got it back. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool. Cool, man. Yeah. So, what was your most like surreal experience during that whole process?
For me, recording Kid Cudi, that was a dream come true. Honestly, for a lot of us, Kid Cudi is like just that artist. Like his music has just gotten us through so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to be able to do that was an absolute dream come true. Honestly, because
did you know he was coming, or did he just walk in the room?
We knew he was coming. I didn't know when. It was just like you never really know what is going on. It's just like things just happen.
You hear little rumors and murmurs and
I
heard this finna happen. Ooh, finna come through or something. I heard Jadakiss and them finna slide.
Yeah, and then so he gets there and like it was cool because like I mean like I took a little bit to set up because like it was kind of unexpected. Like we heard he was coming, but we didn't know when, what time, or like we didn't have no time to prepare for it. So I'm kind of setting everything up. I'm trying to move it as fast as I can, setting it up. So it's like you can tell like it's late. He just flew in. He kind of wants to get things going. So it's like. Like the whole time we're recording, he feels kind of tense. You know what I'm saying? He's laughing, smiling with his friends. He looks at me like super serious, and I'm like, man, it's kind of sucks. I just want to be cool with Kid Cudi. No, when we get things going, he's dancing around, he's having a good time, and then by the end of it, I definitely had to let him know like, just this is a dream come true for me.
You told him?
Yeah, absolutely. I had to. I don't know if I'm ever gonna see this man again. Like I literally have to seize the moment. Like, dude, this is Kid Cudi right here.
I said the same stuff too.
Absolutely, yeah. I saw him do it. That's how I knew. I was like, I have to do it this as well. Because like, you never know how to really approach it and stuff like that. But if Fireman Man did it, I'm like, okay, yeah, I know.
Oh, you got to let him know too. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
again,
you know what I didn't want to do? Be around him
and be starstruck.
And I'm over here tweeting. No, not that, because that ship sailed. That was the only person that I was starstruck by. Excuse me, him and J Electronica, probably. I used to be like that about my boy Al B, but that's my friend, so it's like I'm used to him now. But at first it used to be kind of weird.
Yeah.
'Cause this my boy off ATL and movies and shit.
Yeah.
But definitely them guys. But the thing I didn't want to happen is, I mean, anybody who's a fan of Fireman, even if you just hear the title track to my project, Purple Heart, like the influence is always there. You can hear how I do my music or whatever. It's definitely got a lot of hoodness to it, a lot of different other colors attached to it just because of different upbringing or a different type of, you feel me? But at the end of the day, like, it's the themes there, like, you know, like, what's the title track to Purple Heart? Yeah, it's like, terrified, starting not to feel, I think I'm paralyzed. My heart is red, but still there's no reply. Just purple tears for when a soldier cry. When a soldier cry. I try to make myself believe all lies that I said when I talk to me. One day in my city with no killing, like a day in hell with some ice water. Like, anybody who know that's hard, that's like heavy Kid Cudi vibes on the melody side and whatnot. Like, I didn't want him to just meet me and then be like, oh, that's dude who was working on DONDA with. And then later he come across my catalog and be like, well, he ain't just say that his ass is a whole fucking student of mine and shit.
Yeah.
So I didn't do that. I just let him know, like, you know, I appreciate your music, got me through stuff and whatnot.
Give them flowers while they can still smell it.
Good flowers, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we was smoking good dank in that bitch.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a lot more like humanity to him. Like, you know, like you can tell he sees me now. Like after like I said that to him, it was like, you know, I'm not just some regular engineer. It was just like, oh, this is just a regular job. Like, yo, bro, like your music has literally like changed my life. Like honestly. So it was like,
Kid Cudi is a dope.
yeah. And of course he's always gonna remember that shit. So I had to like definitely say something like, when are you ever gonna forget the time you flew in to record to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium to record for DONDA? Like, you know. So
man, what a surreal experience, man.
Absolutely.
Had me crazy.
Bro.
Fucking Cudi, man.
Crazy,
Cudi.
Legend, bro.
So what else do you guys got going on outside of DONDA? I'm sure, like, are you guys like worn out talking about DONDA now, or like?
This actually, I wanted to save my like, you know, premiere DONDA interview for this here.
Oh, thanks, brother.
So this is my first real,
Thanks, so
like,
we could keep talking about it.
extra extended one. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Well, cause like you know,
the song. First of all, DONDA long as hell.
Yeah, facts.
So the interviews could be long
and
as
you know,
hell
like
too.
this, you know, this could help, you know, because like,
moment.
and when people ask us questions, be like, just go peep the E Square podcast.
Exactly.
Thank you
know
guys.
what
No, I
I'm saying?
appreciate it. It's love, bro.
We did a
It's
whole
love.
thing for it, you know.
Yeah, facts, bro.
We probably talked about the question you're asking me right now. So.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate you guys, man, because you guys are like real.
Kind of what we were just saying about that loyal to the soil thing.
Yeah, bro. Like you guys had been on, you know, like a year ago, and you know, when I met you, I was like, oh, this dude's a real artist. You know, you meet like you meet rappers and you meet singers and stuff, but they're just like, you could tell they're just like kind of acting, you know, playing a part. When I met Fire, I was like, you know, I've known you for a long time, and you've been putting in your work. And when I met you, I was like, oh, this dude is a real deal. You know, and it was just I love being around real artists.
I just be myself. Motherfuckers be having an image and all that. They try to act like this or that, or put on the front, or they sold 70,000 bricks, or they done shot 80,000 niggas, and they didn't all that. I just really just be my own self and do how I just do it or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you're just who you are, and and that translates. You know, people fuck with people can read like authenticity. You know,
I'm a person who do music or something. I'm not like a music
person
or some shit, because I don't just do music all day.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's a beautiful thing. I think it's a beautiful tandem that you guys got going on here too. You know what I'm saying? And
it's a dream team, man.
You throwing Dawson's name in the hat, bro. On behalf of Las Vegas, we want to say thank you, because like we're not, you know, Chicago. You guys have your stars. You guys have the Commons, the Chances, the Kanyes, and all this and that. But we don't have that yet, you know. So for this to happen to somebody from the city, and you
just
being
gotta
the reason,
stay loyal to the soil, because
exactly.
really it just you know, like it could have just been way different, even more. But
we're here.
You know, like you want to go fast, go alone. You want to go far, go in a group. Sometimes people just think it's them. It ain't them. I don't think it's just me or some more. This HOF shit, bro. This not like, oh, this is 50, and then this ain't like, oh, I'm Dave Ruffin and these are the Temptations. It ain't like that. It's more like, nigga, everybody is the exact one person, and then the rest of us fall back behind them eachly. Like, ain't nobody that's bigger than the next man. Ain't nobody, none of that. Like, we do this shit for real because we all believe in each other to that level. Like any one of us is gonna be the one that's gonna make all of us go. That's how we run it. Like every person put it on their back. Like if it had been him, he would have did the same for me.
Facts. Big
you know
facts.
what I'm saying? Every time he ever had any type of thing go on, he put me in that shit or attempt to. He do shit with Boyz II Men and fucking Wanye. He instantly, hey, fight man, hey, and I throw my shot or something like that's what we on, big or small. Pause. Like we gonna put it together.
Yeah, it has to be like that, man. I mean, it's just the reciprocation, you know, with any relationships you got. But in music, it's the same thing. It's like just reciprocate.
That's like
the
Cortland
love.
right now. He just did all Jacquees' new album and shit like that, and YK Osiris and stuff. He been working with Future and all of those guys and Polo the Don and them. He instantly bring DJ Moon to the session. Me and DJ Moon started our own thing now, and like this what we do. You know, we put it together. Yeah. You know, you gotta stand under the umbrella or get rained on.
Damn, that's a great analogy. Never thought about it like that. That's a beautiful thing, man. It's like you just don't know where, you know, your life's going to end up because a year ago, like what were you doing? And what were you thinking about doing, you know, a year ago?
We was doing the same shit right now. Great.
Right. But you like,
you going to be.
Donda wasn't even a thought yet.
God, it's like this. This is how I look at it. Because you ever look on Facebook and then you be seeing the memory things?
Yeah.
Like this day last year or this day the year before that. Every time I look at that bitch, every day of this last year, I've been having a raw ass day that day. Or went hard as hell, did some amazing movie ass shit. Because at the end of the day, like I feel like wherever you want your life to be like next year, nigga, act like that right now.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, live like you already lived it.
Yeah, that's important too.
Do what you want to be what you want to be right now, so you can be that
right now. Because I swear to God, the moment that I got the phone call from Fireman, like, okay, so like 2 months prior, some personal shit happened. I'm depressed for like 2 months. You know what I'm saying? I start working out. I'm hitting CrossFit every morning. You know, I'm starting to feel myself again. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, that day, I remember I hit the gym. I go to the studio. I'm sitting there. I'm mixing a song that I produced. You know, and I'm sitting here thinking like, bro, like I love my life. I've literally made it. Like. Yeah, I've made it already.
Yeah, you have your own studio. You're doing
literally,
what you love.
I swear to God, in that same feeling, in that thought process, my phone rings and I see Fireman. Like my gut, literally, I feel it in my gut, bro. I know it because I just saw him on Twitter. You know,
hey,
he was
I was with you that day.
Yes, you were.
I pulled up to Junction Sound doing a photo shoot that day. And he was like, I can't tell you where I'm going, bro. He was dressed in all black. He was in all black. He's like, I can't tell. But he had this look on his face, like his eyes were just wide, right? And then I seen he was like, I can't tell you where I'm going. I'm like, bro, like, why you being weird, bro?
The
like,
important part, though, before Kanye even asked me what he asked me, I already was plotting on that shit. And Dawson being able to go crazy like he did, and we finna come with these plaques, all that was the real testament too is being leaving yourself open to the shit to pop. It wasn't no guarantee. I told Shorty like, on God, I told you like, bro, come to Atlanta. We got a holy house in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We got our own underground railroad, HOF, really, to tell you the truth. Like, so I told him like, man, bro, come to Atlanta. Not finna pay you to come right now, because it's just come to Atlanta, put yourself out there. And I want you to just be on standby. Just come out here and just do shit out here, put together your own sessions, whatever you're gonna do, just be out here. And it's no guarantee that it's gonna pop, but I need you to just come out here so when a moment happens, that if something pop, I need to be able to you just pull right up in and just feel me. Whoa, and that's what happened, because we was still trying to build momentum off the other stop, because we was in Vegas and doing Donda. And then we got on the private plane and went to Atlanta, and we moved into the stadium. So we was in there. So I'm peeping how that shit going in there. I'm like, okay, I think it's gonna be some room for my boy to slide through here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they ain't gonna feel like it's random or new face or nothing, because he just got through, you feel me? Doing all that up in Vegas. I mean, up in Vegas. So he did that. He slid, you know.
So you just put yourself in
people
position.
if I'd have said that too, they would have been like, not did that.
Right.
No, yeah.
Not took the flight. And they would have been like, well, is it guaranteed or not? Because if it's not guaranteed, I'm not coming. Type shit, right?
Yeah, it was just like, it was literally, I can't guarantee you, we can't get you in here, but I think you should come.
Yeah.
And then I remember, I booked my flight, missed the first one, It got delayed literally 3 times. So I was supposed to leave Saturday night. I wouldn't have got there till Tuesday morning. I'm sitting here thinking like, man, the universe like telling me not to go. Maybe it's a sign. Cancel my flight. And I text Fireman that, and he literally calls me the next morning like, what are you talking about? Like,
get your ass out here.
Like, what are you talking about? Like,
What you mean the universe ain't telling you to go? Yeah.
Tweaking, bro.
Yeah. Are we good, bro? Are we Jay, are we good, bro? You good? All right. You sure? I don't want to keep recording if we're not recording. Well, are somebody on the switcher? We got to be switching. All right. But yeah,
I almost didn't go though.
That's crazy.
I almost didn't go, and then I bought another ticket, and then I went. Yeah, so on standby for like a day and a half. Got the call, was in the bitch, and never left.
Never left.
That's crazy, man.
And then at first, like everybody who was doing it or whatever, a lot of people they had their own like hotel situations and all that. Like before he got his situation situated on God, we just made sure Shorty was straight. Like shout out to T. Louie.
Shout out to T. Louie.
Like T. Louie was goddamn taking bro every morning, like 5 in the morning or something, back to the stadium every day. Like, it's a teamwork.
Pick me up, and then it would just get so late that I was just like, he did that for like 5 nights in a row. So I was like, damn, like it's getting so late. I feel bad, like hitting him up so late to come pick me up to take me back in a couple hours. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I just started sleeping there.
Yeah. Do what you gotta do.
No, you ain't have to feel bad because shit, T. Louie understood.
No, I know he would have done it too, but it's like, look, hey, you know,
we all play our role.
You know?
That's beautiful. So a lot of things could have went wrong or could have prevented you from being in that situation.
Only him though. That's what I'm saying.
Right. You got out of the way.
Could have been him that can make him go wrong.
Yeah. He got out of the way and just showed up.
Get out his own way.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy, bro.
That's
beautiful, man.
That's crazy, bro.
So
it's so insane.
Who do it to us? That's what Malik always say.
Yeah. So how do you guys feel about the overall album? You think, like, as far as Kanye's discography, I'm sure you can't like be too critical of him, but is it you feel like this is one of your favorite Kanye albums?
We can see Kanye value when you is very critical of it. Like he value to be real. So it ain't like we can.
I'm personally biased to it. I can't like help but feel like this is my favorite because
facts.
Like,
yeah.
My favorite is this one. Kind of what he said too. My favorite is this one and Dark Twisted Fantasy.
But even if I wasn't though, like it's still an incredible album. Like damn, this shit is really just an artwork, like a masterpiece. Just like for real, just a moment in time, and like to roll it out how he rolled it out is like something like we've never seen before.
Yeah, facts. Like the anticipation was like
legendary, bro.
Really like
starting trends. Now everybody's doing these release parties, but not really releasing their album and shit. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, I mean...
And I got to give a big shout out to Lil Durk, though, because at the end of the day, I feel like Lil Durk definitely hella popularized that fake out really strategy. When he was doing his mixtapes after I'm Still a Hitter. I remember me and him did I'm Still a Hitter mixtape. So that was really dope, too, to circle around, full circle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Colin Jabray with his company, Full Circle, you know what I'm saying? That kind of goes along with HOF. But... everything went full circle on this album for me, especially. Like, for one, my first ever run-in with Kanye and them that inspired me to even just do all this type shit, it was with Kanye. I went to a school called Richards for, like, half of my high school career. And that's the same school that D-Wade graduated from. And the dude, Kanye, his ass came to my school, him and Malik and Jennifer Hudson and them. They came to my school and they ass was performing in that. This is around the time he had the Gold Digger song. He was in that bitch performing Gold Digger in my high school.
Whoa.
And, all that. And I just remember thinking, like, that's the first time I put it together because I was trying to decide, like, A, if I was going to even do music for real, like, professionally, like, really try to do music or just do it at the table rapping or something. And then, 2, if I was going to produce or rap or sing or something like that. And when I seen him, that's when because I ain't really know about him like that. I more so just knew about Trenches type music or just gangster type hood shit or something like Gucci Mane and all that. And Yo Gotti and, you know, more type hood music or something, 50 Cent and Jeezy. And that's more so what it was for me. And like, I knew about Kanye music from his big singles, but that's when I really first realized, like, wait, he produce it, right? rap for other, do it for other people. Did Jay-Z Blueprint? He don't gotta pick. His ass can actually do that stuff to help him get on more as a rapper.
Yeah, facts.
That's when I started just like changing my direction. So full circle come around, same thing as that. Same thing with Lil Durk. Like I remember me and Lil Durk used to be having the same conversations that me and Ro used to be having. Like, man, Joe, one day this gonna pop like this. I'm telling Lil Durk, like, bro, you're gonna be the biggest artist, bro. You're gonna be one of the biggest ever, bro. Like back in the day, people used to be kind of sleeping on Durk a little bit sometimes or something. Like comparing him to niggas or something of that era when he first started. Like, and I already knew Durk was a superstar back when he wasn't so huge or big. Pause, like his ass wasn't a celebrity yet.
Yeah. Have you reconnected with him recently?
We just did Donda.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Are you gonna? Jonah. Are you gonna get that song together? So that's what I'm saying. Full circle.
Right, like, right.
To go from I'm Still a Hitter to doing Jonah, and going motherfucking billion streams.
Yeah.
A billion.
That's crazy.
A billion.
It's like more than a billion. It's like,
man, we going titanium. We ain't even we ain't even finna just go diamond. We finna go. Well, we finna go goddamn spirit crystals on phone them. We finna go amethyst.
So how does this work though? Has the check came in? Has the check dropped yet or what? Like how does that work? I always wondered like how that might look at you guys like all quiet and shit. Because doesn't the like the process has to be different when it's something of this magnitude, right? Like the check drops like months and months after, right? How does that work?
Just depends.
Okay. Plead the fifth. I got you.
Just depends.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
You taking me out to dinner or what? I got you. No, that's beautiful, man. The plaques coming in. What are you gonna do with your plaques?
Shit. I'm finna put them in the trenches.
Yeah.
Put one of them bitches at Hero's Chicken. Real talk. I'm gonna put one of them bitches. I'm finna just put them places or something. I'm gonna inspire people with them.
Yeah.
I was thinking about making me and him was just talking about this. Like, I'm probably gonna like, obviously the plaques, you know, we gonna put them in our own studios and, you know, the Junction studio and all that. But at the same time, like, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of replicas. And I'm gonna put them in all the places that people need to see that in the trenches, in my city at least. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna put them in the barbershops. I'm gonna put them in the restaurants that I be at. I'm gonna put them in places that I be at or places that I, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, come up in. You know what I'm saying. Like that's what beautiful. I'm gonna do. That's so people could look at that or something. Put one in my high schools. You know, I'm definitely putting up to riches because I always like that's why. Shout out to D Wade. You know what I'm saying. You know, I always. Just being at my high school, and then when you get in there, you kind of getting that, this the school D Wade went to. That's the whole thing. When you get there, that's what they all talking about. D Wade this. And I just always wanted to feel like, you know, one day when I get grown or something, maybe they'll speak about me like this in these places like this. So I feel like, hell yeah, I'm trying to inspire motherfuckers because you got to have, if you going to play sports or athletics, you got to kind of have a C average or B average or something. You got to be at least passing classes and you got to be a good student. Right. So my beacon of light sometimes isn't for all the good kids. My shit is for the bad kids. And class, shout out to the bad kids class. And that's the squad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more so a beacon of light for the people that would be considered the people that ain't finna. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a bad kid. I've never went on a school field trip. I never could be on athletics. I was always on that bad list that you can't do stuff because your ass tweaking. Yeah. Getting suspended, you fighting at school, your ass stealing shit from motherfuckers, all type of wild shit, tweaking, breaking people's locker, all type of stupid stuff. So at the end of the day, like, that's beautiful. I want to show kids that people look down on or try to say that they, you know, because they're not unworthy or something. I want to show them that they ass could. Yeah, that's a great idea. Could lean into themselves and pull up.
Yeah, no, that's important, bro, because a lot of those kids, like, you know, they're at risk youth, I guess you could say, like. You know, they're just, school doesn't fit them, you know? And they need people like you that were once those kids that could really relate to them and show them like, hey, bro, if you stick something, just do what you love to do and stick to it, you know? You got a bigger, you can be,
what? My bad. Oh. School's a scam.
School. Facts, bro.
I'm not
Big
saying that
facts,
you don't
yeah.
need school. I'm saying it depends on what you're trying to do. But just know, don't just need school by default.
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
Put whatever you're trying to do and then decide if you need school to do that. Don't just feel like you need to go to school so people won't consider you this or consider you that.
And it's still a different kind of school. It's like no matter what you got to do, you got to still learn. Like you still got to learn.
Yeah, there's all type of schools. I was more so self-taught with the schooling and all that. But I also, if I had different circumstances, maybe I'd have went to another type of thing or something. But
yeah, you got to make the best of what you got. You know,
I dropped out of school.
Yeah, what worked out for you?
I ain't dropped out of high school though. I graduated high school.
Dope. You dropped out of college?
It took a long time. I got kicked out of high school my first year. I had to make up. You know how when you be in high school, you ask. Well, I ain't saying you, like everybody, but some of us, you know, had this thing called. I'm a junior, but these people in my class are freshmen. Or I'm senior making up from freshman year English and all that. I'm in here, you know.
Yeah, you way older than everybody else.
Oh God, I'm in here doing that. I had to go to after school, goddamn it, detention every day and all that. I had to goddamn go to summer school. Well, they had this program called Rebound that helped me graduate on time. I wouldn't have graduated on time if I wouldn't have to do all the extra stuff or something. But I dropped out of college for sure.
Yeah, school is, like you said, it's a scam, but it's
Community
just like
college, because how I'm gonna get into college if my ass was mostly F's and D's. So of course community college. Shout out to John A. Logan. Yeah, I dropped out that hole.
Yeah, you did what you had to do. Fuck school. Fuck school. They're trying to rape you for your money, man. It's bullshit. Bullshit.
It's a scam to me.
It is. No, it is.
You go to school.
You learn the same shit you learn in high school.
Because you're trying to avoid having like a regular job or a low-paying regular job. So now you do want a job. So you figure if I'm gonna get a good job that pay a lot, I'm gonna go to school. But then once your ass get to getting done with school, it basically balances out to the same thing. You might as well just got out and worked at Wendy's or something. Because guess what? You still got to pay back all that school. So really, if you just deduct that, your ass should have just went to Wendy's.
Well, I don't know about Wendy's.
I
don't know about Wendy's, but yeah,
what's the difference, gang? Once they take all the bread,
I hear you for sure. Yeah, it's bullshit. Facts.
You got to pay your house, your car note, your stuff. You still got to look the part and not just look like a person who didn't do all of that. So now you want to still feel like a distinguished young man. Yeah. Now your ass is tweaking. You should have went at Wendy's. Yeah. Or you should have just got out here and get in these streets and dropped.
Yeah, facts.
I don't know.
Are you guys good with money management these days?
I am, yeah.
How are you, Fire?
I'm good at it.
Good? Yeah.
Because if mines get fucked up, I'm taking yours. So I'll be all right.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea where that trait came from either.
What, money management?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah. I'm terrible with money. I'm going to be honest. I'm terrible. I try my best, but I don't know. It doesn't work out for me. But, you know, it can be a hard thing because nobody teaches us that, you know?
I ain't going to lie. Like, most of the time that I spent so far in my life, all the money, most of it has been more so just investing into myself and into my family.
Yeah.
That's really where it all went. Like, you got to think about it. Like, I already live where I live, but people think I live in Vegas because I'm always where I'm supposed to be to do what I'm doing. That costs money. It costs me to get on airplanes. It costs me to go here and do this. Like, when I was, you know, like, it's out your pocket. You're doing shit out your pocket to do this shit. It's an investment. So a lot of my time I spend investing like that to make sure this shit can go.
Right.
So a lot of my chickens are coming to roost in a good way right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know, that's kind of how I look at it. I feel like I'm just now in this phase of my life about to even step in the world of real actual money. I'm about to even step in the world of really an actual adult when it comes to money and shit instead of just a hustler when it comes to money.
Yeah. Just trying to get by shit.
Trying to flip stuff and do this or figure this out, figure that out. Like, and along with just trying to survive and get by and make sure, you know, all that. So when it comes to money, I mean, I always wanted to be able to print money out my mind. And that's what we were able to do at this point. That's what it's growing into more and more. I mean, being a producer and shit like that, like, essentially I could just make a beat and that shit could turn into money. I'll have to pay a one-time fee of how much it cost to buy a laptop to make the beat. The rest is spent. The money was spent invest-wise in terms of my time that I spent to learn my craft to do it. Now that shit finna be all praying money and shit. The more bigger I get, the more the shit just gonna come flying around.
Facts. Turn your passion into your paycheck.
just want to
That's
get
the
all
goal.
these streams of income. I want to just continue to be like Master P or something. Like we got HOF, like man, like why we can't just do like Dr. Dre just did or be Viacom. We got our own show, got them in hits only performances, a virtual performance show. We coming with our own platform like that, kind of like Say Cheese or something like that. We stepping into the media space pretty soon right now. We jumping into Airbnb stuff like that. Bro go hard with that, and obviously he got his real estate thing going on with the studio. Like we ain't just here to sing and dance and shuck and jive and do the new thing or something. We in here trying to, we trying to
get
do
the
our
bag,
stuff and all that.
Got to get the money.
HOF.
So what is HOF for the people that don't know?
His
collective
only family.
Collective of artists or collective of creatives or collective of
a collective of humans. It's kind of like I imagine if you look at a fraternity or something. It's aspects to it. It's layers to it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a long history. It's more like a tribe, I'll say. You know what I'm saying? A tribe. It's different layers of it, like I said. You got that family aspect of it all. That's more so tied in. As it continues to grow, everybody won't be exactly tied in that type of way. It'll be more business dealings or artists that we sign or something like that. That's different. But as far as that purple blood or something that goes through your veins, that's more deeper. You know what I'm saying? Like we are invested in each other's life and each other's well-being in that layer of it all. So I imagine like let's say if you're talking about music and art type shit, I'd say compared to like Wu-Tang or something.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Basically that whole format of Wu-Tang. We all a big group like that. But then if you just talking about just in general, it's almost like a fraternity or a masonry or something. Like you can kind of, if you see, basically like if you go to Atlanta, you'll see hoolies out there. And if y'all will know that, and it'll be that communism. You feel me? Like whatever they got, you got, etc. And vice versa like that. So it's really just a tribe.
Okay. Dope.
Business. We trying to turn this shit into Viacom.
Facts.
Like hella entities and stuff like that are handling everything. We got fashion, clothes. We got Fade Addicts. We got,
What's that? Fade Addicts.
Fade Addicts is a clothing brand, hats and stuff like that.
Okay.
We also in the industry of like wellness and stuff like that. Mikhail Carter, she got certain things like that she putting together along with music, dispensaries and stuff like that we putting together right now.
Oh
as
shit.
well.
No.
Like
what's the weed culture like out there in Chicago? Is it legal?
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Okay.
Probably, but either way it go.
What y'all smoking on out there?
Either way it go, shit, motherfucker gonna do what they do regardless.
Yeah. What do you guys smoking on out there?
Shit, Chicago people, we like our weed to be more like cat piss.
Okay.
Like we like that
skunky.
Yeah, we like that stringent, whatever the word is, pungent type shit. We like that. We don't really like all the fruity shit and all the glittery glitch shit. And a lot of people in Chicago, we know what we like to smoke. But nowadays, obviously, we got all these different. I feel like weed now is hella like graphic design and shit.
Yeah, it's like fucking just branding. It's like
like hella packs of different packs that people are buy. Chicago a finessing ass city, so niggas would be sometimes having some boo boo and dress it up, and make it real for them. They got that boo boo, and then they gonna put that bitch in a beautiful thing that look like runts and all that type of stuff. But really, it's that backyard boogie sometimes over there on that block over there. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be sometimes. But then Chicago got a lot of real gas. Real gas.
I asked because I went to school out in Cleveland. This was some years ago, but bro, the weed out there was boo cheeks. So I figured it's like the further it seems like the further away you get from California, the worse the weed gets. But
Chicago, one of them places, you're gonna have some gas. You in Chicago, you're gonna get high.
For sure. Facts. I got one more question, Donda question. Got one more Donda question.
Yeah.
You guys both worked with different artists, bigger artists, major artists prior to this.
Yeah.
What was the biggest lesson or the biggest thing that stood out to you through the process of recording Donda? Dawson?
The biggest thing that stood out to me. As far as the process? Or
the process, just being in,
I feel like, maybe just like that, just that ultimate, just like faith in, like, it was more of just like a reinsurance of like reinstilling like just that ultimate faith that you have in yourself, because the way that Ye speaks is just, like, he believes anything is possible, so he's gonna ask you to do the impossible because to him
Facts.
it's possible. So it's like you got to figure out and challenge yourself like you've never been challenged before, to figure out and like do whatever it is that he's trying to like come to fruition in the time frame that he wants it done. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's really just a true like reassurance that like that ultimate faith that you have in yourself can really take you far if you really believe in it, if you really like work towards it. Like someone like Ye is like, he has the track record to now prove it and back it up, and now if he's like asking anybody to do anything for him, like they'll literally stop their entire life to go help this man on his mission.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like, that's something like I firmly believe like we have in all of us. You know what I'm saying? It's just like about digging deep and like really just constantly reaffirming that like that faith in yourself that you can do whatever it is that you're trying to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think, it's just the whole process in itself was just crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, again, like you can't really plan for anything. You know what I mean? Like the unexpected is probably going to happen, and you just got to be ready. You just got to stay ready at all times. Like, like we could get a call right now or something, and it's like we got to be able to go right now. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if I wasn't ready in those moments, then like, like who knows how it could have turned out. You know what I'm saying? Like when we were in Chicago, like I was there within there like less than an hour, and I had my entire studio set up with me, like a whole mobile studio set up. Like I got the call and I was probably there in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like you just have to stay ready. You know what I'm saying? So
stay ready.
So you don't gotta get ready. HOF.
And you, Fireman, what's the biggest thing you learned?
What that nigga, what that boy say on that Adam Sandler movie? You can do it. That's how I just felt.
Rob Schneider.
I came in there and I just really I ain't expect all that. I came in there, it was different teams. You got your writing and producer teams, different aspects and layers of the team. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know what I originally came in there to do. I probably came in there to do one little drum pattern or some shit. I ended up, being a part of like 8 records. Most of the shit, most of the main big ones had some parts in it, either writing or producing. Got the fucking Hurricane with The Weeknd, co-writing on that. Got the Off the Grid with that drill. You know what I'm saying? On the co-writing, Off the Grid. Got the Jonah, Souls. The Pure Souls. The Into the Night. Some elements that I've done is on there. Like it's just like praise God. It was just like an experience for me, because it was just like, man, I was just so thankful to be trusted to do all of that. And it's like more of a proof of concept, kind of like just a little bit what we was talking about on our last interview when you was saying some questions and all that, and I was saying some answers and all that. You said what you said, and I said what I said, and it's kind of similar to what I'm saying right now, because it was that reassurance. It was like, it was more proof of concept. Like in my head, I always felt that I could perform and be at that highest level of pressure. And at times competition. Not that this was a competition moment, but definitely pressure. You definitely got to be able to bring your A game, or you getting the fuck up on up out of there.
Yeah.
Instantly. I've seen him do it. Because that's what it is. He don't play like that. You have to come with your A game, or you got to get the fuck up on up out of there.
Yeah.
And I ain't get the fuck up on up out of there. I came in there and I stayed in there.
Yeah.
I would say another thing is to know your role. I feel like that's one other thing that kind of just like if you're ever feeling like you're in a situation you might not belong or something, it's just like, what are you here for? Like, what is your role? And that whole time I knew like what I'm here for. I'm the engineer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like anything audio related or like setting things up or anything like that. Even other shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm just helpful in any way possible, but I know what I'm here for. And that kind of just gave me reassurance that like I don't feel uncomfortable in this room. Like I'm needed in this room. I have a role and I'm supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? And like it was, and just keeping that in mind, like working with all of these big artists, because like this is like the most people I've ever worked with on that scale, like all at once. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a lot to take in. So to keep my cool and my composure is just like, I'm here to be an engineer, and they know that. So it's like I don't have to try and like fake a conversation with them or try and like, you know,
you're not like just like the guy in the room type shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't gotta like make conversation with them or whatever. It's like we're here to record. I'm gonna record, and then boom, I'm recording. I'm doing my thing, and of course, like they just see me. They're like, damn, this guy's fucking dope, and then they'll start asking me questions and stuff like that. And now it's a more organic. It's like you're like,
shout out
you know,
all them guys. Shout out Urko. Shout out Damn it, Mike Dean.
Shout out Bugs. Yeah, shout out Mike.
Yeah,
Mike
what was
Dean.
that like as an engineer?
Shout out Pat Hunley, man.
Shout out Pat Hunley too. Yeah, I mean, give it up for Pat, bro, because you know. And you told a story about how that happened. Can you tell that story or?
So we're in Atlanta, and there was a conversation we were having about just getting more engineers involved and stuff, because you know, like I was kind of like just spearheading the whole thing. It was like we kind of need like more people like you know. And we had a whole conversation. We're talking about bringing in like the heavy hitters. You know what I'm saying? Like the first person that came to mind was Pat, and that conversation didn't really go anywhere. But Big Lou, who was also a part of the whole situation and the team and everything like that, and who came like super vital to the whole Donda situation, was like Ye needed Lou in LA, and he sent Pat there on his behalf because they already had a connection. You know what I'm saying? Like Lou, like you know, he's very, very well connected. Like anything you need done, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out all the engineers that were there. Yeah. And so when I got flown to LA, I walked in the warehouse and Pat was already there. Wow. So that was just a super dope moment, because it was like, damn, like I didn't even like it. I didn't make it happen for him to be there. I tried, but like that conversation didn't really go nowhere. And then like Lou called him in, and he was there on Lou's behalf. So it was like, damn, it was like how the fuck did that even happen? It was
you guys
like,
said you said
like it was just so good to see a familiar face because like he was definitely there helping through the entire process. He was a huge help and all of that, because again, you know, like I could not have done that alone. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
wow, the universe works in strange ways.
Yeah, man, it's super dope. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to all those people. You know, shout out to OG Volta and all of them. You know.
Yep. OG Volta.
I feel like the
Adi.
Yeah. Shout out to
Goddamn it. Digital Nas. Goddamn it. All them guys.
Yeah.
It's everybody. So many people that Yeah. Shout out to all them guys. Rory, Adi.
Yeah. Shout out to Rourke too. Yeah.
Rory. Goddamn it.
Yeah, bro. The whole team, bro. Because it takes a whole squad and it takes a whole team and a whole team of people who know their roles to make something like this happen. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to everybody who's involved, because
that question is crazy about the learning and biggest all that, because like, man,
it's so many lessons.
It's a lot to.
I learned a lot from books about how to goddamn it make these beats better, about how to like just like pay more attention and like be more like involved with your business and not just try to let everybody else do it. Yeah. I'm still getting there. Like I used to be heavy on the let these people do this and these people do that, but I'm getting better. You know what I'm saying? Like, Buzz, he got them intentions. He wants you to, he come with the OG energy. Like, yo, nigga, this is what it is. That's what it is. You feel me? Right. You know, so big shout out to Bugs. I learned a lot from him. I learned a lot from like different engineers like Enzo and all them guys. Yeah, like
to 88 to
88 Keys. You know? I learned a lot.
I feel like
from
you
him.
can only like
my twin. 88 Keys is my twin, by the way. Everybody wanna know. If you don't know who that is, look him up. You're going to see, like, damn, Shorty really is his twin, on God. 88 Keys, you know what I'm saying? Just all them guys, Malik.
Yeah, I feel like in that environment,
Malik,
if you don't learn nothing, like, you just, like, what are you doing there? Like, you know, all them creatives, it was almost, it almost reminded me of
shout out Boo.
when J. Cole did that, like, House with all those artists that came in and they just, it was just, like, a creative thing. It kind of reminded me of that, like, they're filming it, you got all these, like, top-tier creatives, and it's just, like, you know, just feeding off each other.
Yeah.
It had to be like a creative high almost that whole time.
It was, especially like working with like, it was like a full circle moment when we worked on Off the Grid for me, because it was like Kanye came and he introduced Fabio Foreign to me, because Fabio had spoke on this when I'm finna spoke on, he spoke on this on Hot 97 and Breakfast Club, all that type of stuff. But on God, like he came in, he was more so brung Fabio to meet me and shit, and brought us to meet each other, and he was just like letting Fabio know, like, you know, this the guy who created like that drill music sound, and we had DJ L out there too. Oh God, that's the other person who created this particular strain of the sound of drill. I'm not saying I created drill culture and you know, smoking on ops and all that. And I ain't saying that. I'm not from Dro City or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But when he come down to them, all that feeling that is still going on right now, even 10 years later or something,
Mm-hmm.
that stuff, that juke mixed with footwork, mixed with hip hop, trap, like me and DJ L is the ones who, you know,
Mm-hmm.
put that together like that. And shout out to Chop and all the other guys as well. But you know, so it was like a moment when we all got with each other or something, and to introduce to him, who's the highest tier of that genre of the new New York drill and all that in the world. Like R.I.P. Pop Smoke, like all them that's his guy. Like them guys was like how we is. Like them guys came up together. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, to introduce to him, and we worked on that song, and we got some other stuff coming out too. You know, and my boy AA and all them, like, you know, it's these Arab guys who cold as hell, and we had a lot of conversations about Islam and stuff like that. We were just connecting on other levels too. You feel me? And man, it was such a full circle moment. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember me and DJ L sitting up at Pierre crib, goddamn it, while DJ L was in college, all type of shit. I don't even go to college. I used to come on to the campus parts and all that and be trying to serve motherfuckers, all type of shit. And me and bro, we was making beats and stuff in there, doing this exact thing and all that, giving each other pointers on how to rattle them and rattle the stuff. And, you know, so it's crazy when you look back and when you think about a lot of those guys right now who doing that sound, like they was like a little kid or something back then. This is what they learned from how to make music. And, you know, that just was dope. Like, we was really, like, to see this thing that I was doing at that moment, or just like at my mama crib or something like that. People was like, that's hard. What's that? What did that mean? I don't get it. Like, they didn't get it at first. To see that being brought to the biggest stage in the world, like, far as hell, when they was trying to down our shit and down our subgenre and say that this was a phase or wouldn't last and all that, felt real good.
Yeah.
Real good.
Prove the haters wrong and shit.
Prove yourself wrong sometimes. Sometimes you'll be the hater in the mirror, your own self-doubt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Do you still deal with that? Like, even to this day? Self-doubt? Yeah. Or have you gotten over that at this point?
I don't think nobody could fully you might have your moments a little bit of sometimes, a little, maybe in the subconscious or somewhere. I don't know. I don't really see it at the front of my man much.
Yeah.
I know what, I don't got self-doubt. Sometimes I have doubt in motherfuckers in relation to myself. I never had doubt in what I'm talking about or how I'm finna pull it or something, but sometimes I had doubt how people sometimes could value me or something. Or if they could see what I'm talking about or see the potential of what I'm trying to bring to the table or something. And I cling to those who do it. And that's how we got our own tribe. You feel me? We all look at each other like that. So
Same
there's
way
no room for self-doubt when you surround yourself with all that.
Yeah, the same way you believe in yourself, you believe in the people around you.
Yep. Just only put people around you who you believe in. And it's not about talent, because this is not no damn talent show or skills and capability assessment. Because if it was, then we'll know everybody that's at that one American Idol by the second place runners, all that. Or everybody at Juilliard or something from the class or whenever, they'll be the top of the charts. Because they talented as hell, could sing, dance, act, be like doing fucking all type of shit, batons, everything.
Yeah.
They ass not on that all the time. So it's not a talent show. It's some things that's inside you that gotta poke through.
Yeah, facts. What so if you guys could talk to yourself 5 years ago, the person you were 5 years ago, what would you tell yourself?
Stop fucking with these bitches. Stop getting into relationships, goddammit. It's slowing you down,
facts.
Bro.
Relationships is
relationships. Yeah.
That's good advice.
I'm at liberty to not say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that as well. But at the same time, on God, you get the right one though. She's gonna heal you. Not heal you in terms of some things that you should have already healed in yourself. She's gonna heal you in some ways that you didn't know you needed to be healed. It's certain things you can't get by yourself. You can't get from your guys. You can't get from hoes on the street. You're gonna need them certain things. And that's the one
I mean, at the end of the day, they were all valuable lessons learned. Shit, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Things that you have to go through to learn. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I probably would have never learned that shit.
Yeah, but we all know those guys that are like super talented or had their shit going, and then they got a girlfriend, they got her pregnant, or whatever the case is, and now they're just doing their 9 to 5.
Yeah.
You know,
I would say just keep going. Don't worry so much.
That was me.
Just,
yeah.
I
mean,
that was me.
It doesn't
Before,
have
in another lifetime.
Okay.
No, this lifetime for sure,
okay.
but it felt like lifetimes away. On
right.
No, I was.
Oh, you
I
got
was in that
kids?
space. Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, how many kids you got?
Love it
See,
with a passion.
yeah. See, when you had kids, it geared you up, right? It had to take you to in your mind to another level, right? Because now you got responsibilities.
Man, I've been a parent as long as I can remember.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My big daughter, Nevaeh, she's about to turn, goddamn it, 13. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My middle daughter, she just turned 9. You know what I'm saying? October 4th, a real light. And my son, goddamn it, he 5. We're finna be 5.
Oh, you got kids. Damn.
Yeah, I got kids.
Damn.
I love them all.
Dope.
that.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's one of them, not one of those. Sometimes, like, I mean, they motivate me because everything I'm doing is for them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it might be like other voices that try to maybe sometimes tell them other things, like this is something that's like over them at times, and really like it's for them. When they get older and things like that, they gonna know even more.
Yeah.
And you know, they already get certain benefits from this shit, certain cool things that just happen. Like they get different aspects of life. Like me and they mom, like they've seen things that neither me or her didn't grow up to be able to even understand or experience it. Even so far, even before it's like super rich and famous. Like just off the level of information that we understand or different, life paths that, we've chosen. Like my daughters, my sons, they done got on airplanes and stuff like that. I had to do things in my life as a person. My life path had to take me on all that type of stuff. So, because I didn't have my mind wasn't even open to know that's a thing that you can even have available. They don't think about it like that. To them, that's normal. Like, where you at today?
Right.
Like, and that's how they gonna be when they get older. The world is smaller at that point. It don't feel like such a big world when you really just realize that this shit ain't nothing but,
Yeah, I feel you. That's beautiful, bro. For real, like, I don't have kids. You don't have kids either. I want kids. So,
yeah,
hearing that perspective is like,
I'm doing this shit for when my kids have kids.
Yeah, facts.
Yes, sir.
Facts, bro.
HOL.
Facts. Well, it's safe to say the price went up. Yeah.
Angel investor.
So what is it for? So what's the price for a Fireman feature?
That's also co-produced by Fireman. That's all right there on phone number.
What's a?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one I forgot to say earlier.
Yeah.
I usually be having to put a list or something in front of me, but my phone died though.
AKA just hit Fireman.
Yeah,
for the price.
yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's up.
Yeah, for sure. Well, shit. I mean, what time we at? Yeah, we over at about an hour, but it was great to have you guys here, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Is there anything else you want to chop it up about?
Shout out to everybody. What's up?
My bad.
Go ahead. I was just saying shout out to everybody involved, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't just me and him. Like I said, everybody had a role to play as a team effort, Shout out to Kanye West, Thank you. Appreciate you. Love you, bro.
Love you to death.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't treat these guys weird when you see them out, all right? We went to First Friday, this event downtown. It was just me and him. And, people were treating this man weird, bro. It's like it was like a celebrity thing. Yeah, it was definitely interesting to see.
It's not weird, but it's interesting. It's interesting to see people.
Yeah, just be regular. We're cool.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't mean no harm. They just
no.
I love it.
I feel
At the end of the day, it's like I'm not nobody you can't. I'm not anybody you can't talk to.
I want to shout out to K Cash. I want to shout out to her new project that just dropped. Shout out to E Dog. Happy birthday to my brother E Dog.
Happy birthday.
You know what I'm saying?
Scorpio
I want to say early happy
Scorpio
birthday to
gang.
myself, November 15th.
Hey, Scorpio.
You feel me?
Early birthday for myself, November 21st.
Yes, sir.
Damn, we got a whole bunch of birthdays today.
There's a lot of Scorpios in A12. There's a lot of hoolies that's Scorpios.
I get along with Scorpios very well. I'm a Cancer. So, a lot of the girls that I end up talking to, they're Scorpios.
Scorpios?
Yeah. I got a booked up month this month.
Shout out to Scorpio girls.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a pleasure to have you guys on,
Locks
man.
and all that.
Sir, appreciate you.
My door's always open, man. Like I said, you guys are a real inspiration. Like,
Of course.
both of you is like, just being able to know you guys and hit you whenever is like, it's super dope and super inspiring to me, on my journey with this podcast. So,
Yeah.
it's
But it's going
definitely
to the moon.
Yes,
Thanks, bro.
I'm speaking it now.
Facts.
Even more.
Yes,
This is gonna be the biggest thing on earth. This is doing nothing but expanding.
Yes.
You heard it here first,
It's
man.
doing nothing but growing.
Yeah.
Appreciate
We just
you for
gonna
having
keep
us,
on.
man.
You feel me? Building this up.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what you guys got going next. I'm excited to, just let the journey keep unfolding, keep manifesting, and like just being trailblazers, being inspirations to the youth. And it's beautiful to have you guys as friends and have you guys come here. My door's always open.
Yes,
On the
sir.
show, outside of the show, whatever it is, man.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Much love, bro. Till next time.
Much
Shout
love.
out Free Doty.
Free Doty.
Goddamn it.
Gotta get the shout outs.
All the hoolies, you feel me?
HOF.
Shout out to goddamn it K-Cash. Shout out to Corlin Bro. I'm not finna name everybody because that's how many people. I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
Somebody
shout out to
you.
Corlin.
But I
I
am
follow
finna
him
name
on
hella
IG.
people that I
Yeah.
could think
Corlin,
about.
shout out to you. Shout out to Tanesh. Shout out to Junction.
Shout out
Complex,
Junction, yeah,
I am
Sound.
True Star.
Angel.
Fuck with us.
T. Louie.
Yes, sir. Shout out Bennett.
Yes, sir.
Just
R.I.P.
everybody. Shout out
Smiles.
everybody at Junction Sound.
Yeah, facts.
Long live
Pat.
Smiles.
Squad.
Yes, sir.
Credits roll. Much love, man. Till next
Free a
time.
buck.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Peace.
sir.
It's the E Square Podcast.